Mr. Extra Sour Cream Taco Supreme and Harvey, welcome in. If you're tuning in now or after the live, please make sure as you're coming in or watching after after the live has ended, please hit that like button and share this on social media so we can help expand our reach through the algorithm and help the analytics play in our favor. I really think we have a lot to offer in this community. In tonight's live, I want to get through this in about a half hour. I've got to go to a mass tonight I want to go to it at 7 p.m. So I'm going to end this around probably 6:30, 6:35, walk up there at 6:45. It's in remembrance of Mother Mary and yada, yada, yada. So, that's what I'm going to do here in a little bit. But I still wanted to come on and do the live. I did an expanded live earlier. We did the midday market report and we covered in depth through the crypto market. It was a fantastic time. So hopefully we can emulate that right now as well. Puenta is welcome in. XRP Stu, Matt, Mo, JW, Arton, and UK Phil, welcome in. JW, I hope you're having a blessed evening, my friend. Mo, good late evening, everyone. Show appreciation, hit the like button. Yes, indeed. Jose said, sup, coach, been busy lately, but catching the live at the beginning. Yes, indeed. Last live you caught at the end. This time you got right in the beginning. Omar, welcome in. John, welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic evening as well, my friends. So, good evening. 6:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, December 8th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see here, we've got XRP up about 4.04% of the day, right around the 67 cent mark, right around the 66.9 cent. I'm glad you got to watch the last live from the beginning. That'll give you some information. I went through a lot of crypto in the last one. This one's going to be XRP and Bitcoin focused, as I'm short on time here. But for XRP, we were looking for a close over 65 cents over that rising channel support. Now it's support, but used to be resistance right at the 65 cent mark. We're well on top of that. Have a nice candle formed here. It's not a traditional inverted hammer, but it'll be treated as such. We have a nice pullback here as well. We went all the way up to 673, pulled down, and now we're working our way back up here. So if we close right now, you're actually going to have a very nice close here and a very start to the next daily candle. It's a very nice start as well. So we've got 54 minutes left. I don't see any reason why we should reverse back down. This 4-hour candle looks perfect right now. And we should be able to have a continuation with what Bitcoin's done today. I don't see any reason why, at least right now. We're still not to the 15th. We have 1 week. Talk to me in 1 week on Friday, which would be 2 days before my 40th birthday next Friday. We'll see what the effect's going to be next Friday when BUSD gets delisted off of Binance. Now, like I said a couple weeks ago, they do have a fallback plan and they have another stablecoin to take its place, so it might not hit as hard. But make no mistake about it, there's some weird style stuff going on here where all of a sudden the buyers are coming out of the woodwork, and I think it's more than they're just waiting for the Bitcoin ETF. So we're going to see if this is a gigantic pump and dump or if this is something more. But either way, it's fun while you're in it, and we're going to pay very close attention while it's going on. So my main priority was XRP to close above 65 cents today. That's happening. Now the question is do you continue to hold 654, which that also looks like it's happening. I don't know how we're going to fall that far, but this would be a beautiful candle close right now. It really would. Really would. Sorry, Arthur. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, and I don't have time to do that today. But that's what we're looking at in the short term. We're looking, if we hold this, our next move up would be 75 cents. I'm still looking for the potential of a year-end rally to come up to 84, 85 cent area. Try to hit this pattern resistance if that's what it's meant to do up here with the pattern that started in January of 2018. This would be the third hit on resistance. First was all-time high. Second was 2021 when we got rejected at $1.98. And this would be the third one. Dan says the thing with XRP is it's really the only top coin. Hold on, I'll read the rest of that once it comes back on. But this is what I'm looking for. Retest here, even if it's a bearish sentiment, to get rejected here around 85 cents, depending on when it hits. If it hits on Christmas or right about Christmas, it'd be around 84 cents. 84.382 cents. So that is what I'm really looking at. And with Bitcoin, well, first XRP market cap's up 1.28 billion, or up 3.7% to 35.948 billion. Dan said, and will move 100% in a day. Today is nothing but this. Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Dan. It does. When it moves, it's not uncommon to see 90 or 75 to 100% on the average when it does make a big rally. A lot of money gets pushed in. Yes, XLM is also pumping hard. XLM's on top of a very critical level. We'll look at XLM real quick, and then I'm going to go into XRP market cap. But we came up to that resistance. We formed a little bit of a resistance here. Now it looks like a fantastic pattern structure. Now the next step is to get over this 13.3, and then you can finish off this technical move. This is your only pivot point that could stop us from going to 15.1 on that technical breakout. This is the top of this formation, and this is just formed on the outside after a breakout. Basically like a symmetrical triangle, a little bit of an ascension, but it's more it's a converging. So this builds the proper pressure. We're going to come up to about 15.1, and that can be solidified with a confirmation by breaking over and holding 13.3. You're welcome, Jorge. I like XLM too, and if anybody didn't watch my live from earlier, it was about an hour, just over an hour. Covered a lot of cryptos, including the midday market report. We went all through the cryptos, a lot of them. Like Algo's up 11.8%. This is one that we bought 7,800 tokens, trying to get to 10,000, but it broke the structure. That it started breaking up. But we bought this 7,800 in this rotation, under 10 cents, down all the way to about just under 9, but up to about 10.2 as well. We were buying it, maybe 10.2, yeah, somewhere around there. But now it's all the way up, and we're sitting up basically 100% almost. We're almost up 100% already on Algo. We talked about the monumental move it was going to make once it broke that descending channel, and it's doing it now. It needs to come up here, even if it's bearish. That third rejection up there is all the way up at 31 cents. So that was a healthy 300% move. If it does work its way up there from this little rotation where we bought it, that's a 206% move. I don't know of anybody who's going to be upset about that. Well, first I want to do XRP's market cap, as it's getting closer to 36 billion. We're not technically up near any resistance right now. Our next major resistance, as long as we hold them, it looks like we're well over the 35 billion now. It's quick to get up to 38.8. And when we get up to 38.8, that should correlate with 75 cent XRP. That's the way that I look at it. Miss Vicky, welcome in, love. I'm glad to see you're in here again. A little bit later in the day for you now. ZZAM got me 7,300 algo. Excellent. I think, were you a part of the FOMO Fridays? I think you were. In Winning Wednesdays, as we were accumulating that. Those are good times, Almost got to where I wanted. I missed my target by about 21.3%. Not bad. I wanted to get that much more to get to 10,000. Derek, welcome in. Good evening, Tom. We moving slowly but surely. Yes, we are, and we want to move slowly but surely. We don't want no, 72% move followed by a 94% retracement. I'd rather get the 10 to 15% moves followed by a 50% consolidation and continue standard operating procedure. Bitcoin looks great. That's an inverted hand. Bitcoin looks good right now. It bounced off the 42,663 on yesterday's daily, pushed up, and now today's daily, it hasn't given anything back. There's no downward pressure on any of these. Look at, there's no down wicks. That's the thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. With this volatility, there's no downward momentum on these wicks. None. I can't even see a wick to point down to begin it, to even start. There is no selling pressure here right now. RPS says my son, hold on, I need to see that again. But there is, RPS says, hi Tom, my son Braden and Steve are listening. Braden and Steve, welcome in. The younger generation getting started on the right track. I wish when I was younger, my dad made me watch, well, there was no YouTube back when I was younger, but I wish I would have got this pounded into my head. And also, for the youngsters, precious metals are the key. If pops give you some money and you don't know what to do with it, buy a little bit of silver now. I guarantee you when you get to our age, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. But anyhow, I appreciate you both watching. I really do. Marcus talking to Miss Vicky. Randall, Tom, you just keep impressing me with all you know and also how well you educate your followers. Randall, I really appreciate that. That's my number one goal. My number one goal is to make this beneficial for everybody. It really is. And I like doing it like this. I like to do it. I don't like to charge for anything. I just like everybody to be here And then as we end up doing this day by day, eventually we see what's going on. And it's really going really well now. XRP 50,000. Donald says, hey, you never know. You never know. Derek, welcome in as well. We're going to get as much information as we can out of this live because I got to go shortly because I'm going to go to church at 7 o'clock. So I won't be able to stay on much longer, but it's already been a solid 10 minutes. We did a nice hour earlier, but 68 people watching, 37 likes. We can do better than that. Oh, we can do a lot better than that. Please make sure to hit that like button. As you know, my well-being on YouTube really relies on the likes and the shares more than anything else. If you don't want to hit the like button and you want to circumvent it, you can always send a YouTube super chat or join Tom's Army. No donations in this evening live. So please take it upon yourself and do the right thing and pay it forward. If that doesn't mean you have to do financial compensation, that could simply mean hitting the like and share button. And the fact we barely had 50%, that's not a good ratio. To me, when somebody comes in here and sees that, okay, 41 people hit the like button, 35 didn't out of 76. Well, maybe this isn't the right stream to start watching. That's how I would look at it. If I was, you know, if I was on the fence, so to say. XRP, though, to me, it looks pretty good. We're going to see if the 2 hourly starts to kind of regress a little bit and has to confirm or get any more confirmation. The daily time frame, I mean, I don't know what you could ask for anything better. The only thing that I always pay attention to is when this happens, if you don't get a hot start on the next candle, there is a chance that it's going to come back down to 65 and retest it, just because this pattern breakout hasn't given way yet on the rising channel resistance. And every time it goes over, it comes right back through. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at. So let's see. Oh yeah, while I have everybody's attention, I want to see if there's anything to speak of with news with XRP. I like to do this when I'm live, especially some days when I don't have as much time. I like to go through and just see if there's anything that could catch the eye real quick that maybe I won't be able to see because I won't be home. Investors on high alert. Ripple to release 200 million XRP in December. Ooh, this is interesting. Has anybody seen this? So investors on high alert. Ripple to release 200 million XRP in December. So Ripple unlocks 1 billion XRP in December, but held on to 200 million for potential market moves. Ripple relocked 800 million. See, this is all, this, when they say stuff like this, how stupid do they think we are? They kept 200 million, but they relocked 800 million into escrow. So instead of 1 billion getting dropped on the market, they're telling you it was only 200 million. So again, FUD headline right off the back. Don't even need to read it. There's nothing. The market should be jumping for joy. 75% got locked back up. That's less volatility for the market. I'm not sure why they'd be bracing for the 200 million. So you're bracing for a 20% hit instead of the whole 100%. Excuse me for not understanding. And just like this, XRP hits emergency brakes. They just came on too early. After this article, now it went over 67 cents. I mean, people need to pump the brakes a little bit. I'm certainly not going to read that bullshit. Excuse my French, that BS. Sorry, the kids are watching. That bullarchy. We're not going to watch all that. I'm not going to watch all that, and you shouldn't pay attention to all that. This is what I'm looking at. Something like this. This gets my mind turning a little bit because it should go up to an anticipated rally about 84 cents. Saying it's going to break out to 80 cents is fine. They're targeting that same formation that I'm talking about. I don't know why they're at 80 cents. It should be 84, but who am I to say? Ripple XRP price breakout to 80 cents anticipated as new user accounts skyrocket. Despite volatile XRP price action, the Ripple-backed blockchain network attracted an unusually high number of new users this week. Can bulls target 80 cents? So Ripple XRP price has exhibited a volatile performance this week, bouncing from lows of 59 cents to a local peak of 65. Despite the choppy XRP price movement, and now we know we're above 65, broke a key level resistance, which is dead on the money here because that was the rising channel resistance that we just talked about breaking in the daily. The Ripple blockchain network has attracted an unusually high number of new users. Unlike most top 10 mega cap assets, The current relative strength index RSI trends show that XRP is far from overbought territory, which could attract more prospective investors. Those are the technical traders I speak of. Oh, absolutely, Miss Vicky. Ripple XRP holders have endured a significant volatility this week as price bounced from lows of 59 to local peak of 65. Press time on December 8th as new user accounts continue to increase. Technical indicators suggest this could be a precursor for an XRP breakout, price breakout towards 80 cents. A sudden pullback, XRP price briefly retraced below 60 cents on December 1st. New user acquisition rate spiked 54% this week. Mega cap crypto assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum raced to new yearly peaks despite the choppy price performance. The XRP Ledger network has continued to attract an unusually high number of new users this week. According to Sentiment, a prominent on-chain data tracking tool, XRP network growth number of new user wallets created daily has been in an uptrend over the last 2 months. Ripple's series of legal victories over the USSC has played pivotal in attracting new users to the XRP Ledger network. Despite the volatile price trend, this week XRP network growth recorded significant spikes. Looking at the chart below, XRP registered only 1,897 new user wallets on Sunday, December 2nd. But since then, the figure has skyrocketed by 54%, hitting 2,933 at the close of Thursday, December 7th. So up from almost 1,900 wallets to just shy of 3,000 now. And you can see the network growth here. We're breaking out past a trend. So we'll see what happens there. Network growth is a vital on-chain metric that measures the rate at which a blockchain ecosystem is currently attracting new users. It essentially tracks the number of new user wallets created within a given period. Please make sure to hit that like button if you're watching. 60 people, or 59 likes, 91 people watching. Somebody left and took a like with them. They were not happy. That's okay. Logically, a significant increase in network growth is interpreted as a bullish signal. It indicates the new users are trooping into the XRP ecosystem as the team puts its legal squabbles with regulators to bed. In the short term, XRP price has relatively underperformed compared to the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. However, having settled majority of the long-running legal squabbles that caused widespread fear, uncertainty, and doubt fought among investors since 2021, XRP is expected to welcome more prospective investors in the weeks ahead. I would think everybody would want to know this information. It actually gives you a nice, insight into, especially even on my chart, looking at it from another perspective. This steady growth in the number of new users puts XRP in prime position for sustained price breakout in the long term. XRP price forecast breaking 68 cents could catalyze breakout toward 80 cents. Unlike most top 10 mega cap assets with strong performance this week, XRP relative strength index is currently trending at 61.96 with some distance away from overbought threshold at 70. This could attract more prospective investors to the long-term position on XRP. The Bollinger Bands indicator also confirms the growing bullish momentum. It shows that XRP prices recently broke above the upper Bollinger Band at 65 cents, which happens to beautifully align with that rising channel resistance that started in June of 2022, which is also at 65 cents. However, for the bulls, aim for a new 2023 peak above 83 cents. They must first clear 68 cent area, which has been a major accumulation zone in recent months. With many investors due to break even around the 68 cent, the bears could capitalize to force another retracement. But if the bulls can scale that resistance zone, XRP price could rally toward the 85 cent area as predicted. In the case of a pullback, the bulls can once again rely on the lower Bollinger Band at 59 cents for significant support as observed earlier in this week. So even they're saying that 85 cent mark is what they're targeting. So that's what I'm seeing on XRP. As we get into the daily closes, I'm going to get this ended here shortly. I got to go get ready so I can walk out the door. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Just remember, XRP's daily close, we're going to shatter what we needed to do at 65 cents. Our next step is to come up to 75 cents. We may always come back down and revalidate 65, but I still think we're going to come up to 85 cents. First level would be 75, 85. Would at least, even if we're bearish, would at least finish this pattern formation that started in January of 2018. This is the first hit back here. The resistance on the all-time highs. came back down second hit on the 2021 high, came back here and uptrending support started in 2020 back in, well, I mean, the true uptrend started back here, but I'm saying it started again. I confirmed the uptrend from 2017 to 2020, hit it again in 2020, late 2020, hit it in 22 back here and 23. So now it's a matter of, do we get rejected here, or do we actually break out and start pushing a technical breakout target that could put you up to $2.10 if this breaks it and does it confidently and plays this pattern out true? That is where the target would be. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Even if it is only a 20-minute live, I appreciate everybody tuning in to watch this with me. If you needed to see more, go watch the live from earlier. That was over an hour. This was just to kind of revamp and put everything in place. And once again, XRP is looking fantastic this evening. It's going to definitely close over that 65 cent that it wanted to, or that it needed to for the daily candle. The weekly candle is another story, but it looks like it's starting to push to the top side here. So make sure you pay very close attention. Looks like we could be pushing a breakout here very imminently. So just pay attention. Love you all. Thank you all so much. You're welcome.